First things first. Any man here that wants to walk away can do so knowing they're the best of us. But it's gotta be now. There is no ground support. The injuries we sustain, we're walking out with. Make no mistake about it. You guys need to own the fact that we do not have the flag on our shoulders. You cannot go back to your normal life after tonight.
Everything we've done for the last 17 years with nothing to show for it.
You've been shot 5 times for your country, and you can't even afford to
Send your kids to college. If we had accomplished half the things that we've accomplished in any other profession, we'd be set for life.
I'm your masters of war.
The question is, do we finally get to use our skills for our own benefit? We're gonna get Gabriel Martin Larea.
He's got over $75 million in cash.
If we're not gone forever after you make your move, we are dead.
We need to hunt quickly.
Is your money that
You cannot say they will find us.
good? Will it buy you forgiveness?
It's always a little harder than you think it's gonna be.
Do you think that it could?
We don't need nonsense like that.
Think you will find
This is not what I signed up for.
A lot of people are gonna come after you.
So we go through.
all the money you made will never buy back your soul.
I'd like to know what you feel as far as the responsibilities of representing mankind on this trip.
That's relatively difficult to answer. It's a job that we collectively said that was possible and we could do, and of course the nation itself is backing us, so we just sincerely hope that we measure up to that.
The whole Apollo program was designed to get 2 Americans to the lunar surface and back again to Earth safely. The enormity of this event is something that only history will be able to judge. Apollo 11 has very simply been given the mission of carrying men to the moon, landing them there, and bringing them safely back.
I can feel it in here when it's on.
Okay, all flight controllers, go to go. I don't know. Go. GNC, go. Econ, go. Surgeon, go. Captain Onward, go for landing.
Here, go for landing, over. Roger, I say, go for landing. 90 feet, 2.5 down.
30 seconds.
4 forward, just to the right, though. 90 feet, 2.5. Forward, just to the right.
Contact right.
What are you doing up there?
I'm just looking at the old comics, ma. Put the kettle on, will you?
Kevin!
Those Russian pricks who I put away 5 years ago, they got out last week. They want the 600 grand they say I owe them, or they're gonna kill me.
What are we going to do to get our son back? What's your plan now?
You can't go to the cops and you don't have the money. So you've only one option. You're gonna have to steal it.
Nobody move. We're gonna steal 600,000 euro.
We're gonna steal 6 million.
No one will get hurt. Worst case scenario, they'll have a few nightmares.
If anything happens to my son, it's your fault. So help me God.
You think you are the hunters and we are the prey. No, no, no. We are the hunters.
There's someone else in this house.
The top of the pyramid.
You okay, kid?
The top of the food chain.
I was willing to do this as a victimless crime to get my son back.
Go. Move.
Not to become a monster and take someone else's.
Tonight you stumbled upon something that few ever do.
I'm so sorry. Make no mistake about it. Tonight we face death. It's kill or be killed.
He's not dead.
Ready when you are, Princess. Call the police. Yeah. We're being chased by a bunch of fucking reptilians. You wouldn't come down and have a word, would you?
Where did you get a Ouija board?
Doesn't matter. Okay, so you know how to play, right?
Don't we need, like, candles or something for this to work?
Ouija. 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 Are you a ghost? Guess that's a no.
Miss Dad too. You know it's been hard on everybody, Shane.
So wait, you got a cabin to yourself for 2 weeks and you weren't planning on telling me?
Honestly, it's just for some peace and quiet. It's kind of what I need right now.
Yeah, I imagine so, moving into that creepy house.
What do you mean?
You haven't heard the stories?
Okay, so what? There's like a dead woman living in my house?
Well, technically you're living in her house.
Mom?
Do you know what happened to 2 sisters that lived here a few years back?
How straight are we talking about here?
Whatever's in the way, we gotta dig through. It's gotta be a totally straight line.
Mountains?
Straight.
Rivers?
Straight.
Swamps? Straight.
Straight, straight, straight.
Can I ask what the purpose of that line is?
Our purpose is to get the stock market quotes in like 16 milliseconds, which is 1 millisecond faster than everybody else right now.
Okay. Then what happens?
Roughly $500 million a year.
Why didn't you go to Evatora's?
Evatora's uses human beings like disposable assets.
I can make your life hell if I decide to.
You want to buy a 12-inch strip off of my property?
Under your property.
It looks like they're building a fiber line between CAX and the New York Stock Exchange.
I know, Jenny. I am looking at it. We're gonna do this in less.
I already told you we can't.
Oh, yes, we can.
Do you think she's trying to build her own line?
I just made $500,000 in 5 seconds.
We can't let her beat us.
I'm doing everything I can!
Tell me your dream, buddy.
Country home on a hill, small road, hummingbirds.
All right, say it again.
Country home on a hill, small road, hummingbirds.
I know you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody rigged our network.
Champion!
Mr. Zaleski.
Mr. Zaleski, stop.
You betrayed me. Now you have to pay.
Why is she putting up cell towers?
They're trying to screw us.
I'm gonna tear you down.
I'm
I'm going into my meeting right now, but I'll call you in 2 or 3 hours. Could you send all the paperwork over to my office? I'd love to have this done by the end of the day. Just think of it as David walking onto the floor of the stock exchange, taking out the biggest slingshot ever, and bringing Goliath down to his knees. We're David. Yeah. Yeah, we're David.